Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. This one will be fair caught. So Georgia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of the football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
The game moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
High completion makes it second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Murphy. And they get him down after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Presley. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Gonna run it. It's Murphy. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The shotgun handoff here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. It's now second down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. There's the handoff. Makes a nice move there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Pass rush closing in. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21-3.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it from the gun. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the spin move. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to it. First down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught. Completion. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough to give the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught near the goal line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Now it's third down and goal off the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half.
Number 12, set to kick this one.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it... First down.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows you that he understands coverage by sitting down in that.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Bringing pressure. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Lane. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Lane. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Fighting off the defender. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll use the ground game here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff on the jet sweep. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw caught over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space.
He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. But after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And, Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
And it's caught for a 2-point conversion, so now they're down just 1 score. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Out of bounds at the 45.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1st and 10 now for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Who makes the grab?
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
4th down completion to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, an ideal punt, and it leads to the term complementary football, because them doing this puts their defense in a great spot, and it gives them a chance, if they're going to get aggressive, to try to get a safety out of this whole thing. Puts the defense in a position of strength.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Presley. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Well, we've got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking through defenders. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, looking to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The Dogs will have to kick it away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Running it back, it's Lane. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how